Are you looking for the best webcams? In this video we will look at some of the best webcams on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Logitech C920 HD Pro. The Logitech C920 HD Pro has been around for years, but it's still a fantastic budget webcam and the place to start if you're just seeking your first webcam upgrade. For its sub-$60 price, generally, it's the best value webcam around. The C920's design is subtle and compact and incorporates a really easy-to-use monitor mount. It also has LED lights to indicate when the camera and microphone are on, though come with a lens cover, but it's easy enough to just turn the camera around or tilt it upwards. Image quality is limited by the 1080p resolution, rather than 4K, and 30 frames per second frame rate, rather than 60 frames per second, but it's still absolutely fine for video chats and basic streaming. The inbuilt microphones also work well, and Logitech's software makes it easy to tweak the focus, brightness, and contrast of your picture. At number 2. Elgato Facecam Pro. The Elgato Facecam Pro is the company's premium dedicated streaming webcam. It's a great choice if you're looking to stream on Twitch or YouTube, or you just want incredibly sharp video calls. You get 4K 60 frames per second to offer crisp and smooth footage with excellent overall image quality. It's a big piece of hardware with a relatively chunky build. But if you want something to stay in place for a static gaming setup, it's a quality choice worth the higher price tag. The Facecam Pro is backed by the versatile Camera Hub software for customizing basic settings on the fly like FOV and contrast, but gives you the means to tinker with white balance, shutter speed, and ISO. You can also fine-tune the focus, exposure, and white balance to get the best picture of your setup, but the automatic settings work well straight out of the box. The big downside here is there's no built-in mic at all, so you'll need to invest in a gaming microphone to record your voice as well as your face. At number 3. Elgato Facecam MK.2. If you're serious about streaming, but aren't yet ready to invest fully into 4K, the Elgato Facecam MK.2 is a great option, while anyone upgrading from older 720p or 30 frames per second webcams will also see a substantial improvement. It's enough of an upgrade from the first Elgato Facecam, but not quite a competitor for the Facecam Pro. An improved design with a built-in privacy shutter allows peace of mind when the camera isn't being used. The Elgato Camera Hub also gets an upgrade to ensure it keeps up with the Facecam MK.2, and you can spend hours tweaking your image quality, adjusting the high dynamic range, and even creating videos at 120 frames per second. Built-in automatic settings are present for those who want a great image without adjusting sliders, but be wary that there is no lighting on the Facecam MK.2 if your PC finds itself in poor lighting conditions. It's not the cheapest 1080p webcam, and like its Pro sibling, it lacks a microphone at all, but its solid image quality is the reason you'll want to consider this cam. At number 4. OBSBOT Tiny 2. There are plenty of webcams out there that include face and body tracking as a core part of their features, but most rely on software gimmicks that make panning a little sluggish. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 has a built-in gimbal and AI to physically turn its head, meaning you never miss a beat as you wander around the room or shuffle in your gaming chair. The software is intuitive with 3 customizable presets, so you can always return it to its original position. It has a timer when it's not in use that makes it automatically look downwards to preserve your privacy. You don't necessarily want to open up the software mid-presentation or mid-stream to make a point, and that's where gestures come in handy. There's a learning curve that might make you feel a little silly waving your hand next to your face as you figure out what gesture does what, but zooming in and out to emphasize a point is so much easier. At the sacrifice of Windows Hello, which would have been a nice addition, we've never been able to position our lens so perfectly without sticking a webcam on a tripod. All this and image quality from this camera is superb, and it's incredibly compact. You do pay a high price for all that tech, but it delivers the goods if you need it. At number 5. Razer Kiyo Pro. Thanks to its large 1/1.2-inch Sony Starvis CMOS sensor and wide f1.7 aperture, the Razer Kiyo Pro is among the best webcams for producing a great image even in low light. So, if you don't want to have to resort to shining lights in your face for a clear image while streaming, it's a great option. It does only hit up to 1080p resolution, so isn't the sharpest image compared to 4K models, but it can run at up to 60 frames per second for a smooth frame rate. The field of view is set to a wide 103 degrees by default, but you can turn this down as low as 80 degrees via Razer Synapse software. The camera also offers 3D noise reduction via the Razer Synapse app, though the built-in microphones are the best overall, so it's best paired with a dedicated gaming microphone. For those concerned about privacy, also rest easy, as it comes with a detachable cap for when you're done showing off your face to your fans, friends, or colleagues. How to choose the best webcam. If you want a new webcam, think about what you'll use it for and how much you want to spend. The cheapest options are likely to be better than your machine's built-in camera, but won't offer 4K resolution or any tracking features. 60 frames per second is the standard frame rate for most models, but if you want the movement to be more fluid, look at 90 frames per second and above. If you already have one of the best gaming microphones, you won't need a webcam that has an integrated one. On the flip side, a webcam with a mic means you won't have to buy one separately.